Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler, The Great War. So we're kind of getting the news around Petrograd here. I've also been moving some troops in between the last episode and this one, kind of repositioning troops along this location, positioning troops along our coastline over here. In the last episode, I think it happened in this one, Greece declared war on us. Pretty much as we speak, the Austrians are pushing in. I don't know what's happening in Bulgaria. It seems to be just getting rolled. Siam declared war on us. And so did China. So this here is going to be a bit of a problem. I don't know how we're going to get that working. Right now as we speak, I am sending troops to them, but we're going to have to see just how. I'm actually going to send them to this location here for the moment. I'm hoping that they can get there, and then we can kind of swing our navy around. I'm hoping that the Chinese don't have much of a navy. Most likely they do, but we also have to worry about the Americans as well. Americans are probably going to have warships in the Pacific. The British are going to have warships. Probably what's left of the French Navy is going to be out here somewhere. Yeah, so we're going to get a sense from multiple different directions here. So I think it's this location here. Build military. I mean, one way I can do this is do land production. Fortify that up a little bit and then utilize that once it's done constructing. Because right now these guys do not have the ability to land if they wanted to. So we'll have to see. So that war's going on down there. So all in all though, not so bad. Oil's still a big problem, so is rubber. But on the bright side, we are going to have Petrograd very soon. We're going to move up our infantry here. Yeah, so both these aircraft are going to fly over Petrograd. Hopefully we can get some line of sight on some bad guys. And we can... Oh, there we go. Like that. Whenever they deploy troops, we're probably going to see them. And I have a feeling... Really? Well, then keep pushing across the river. We may have already just artilleried the majority of the military force already. Oh, no, we didn't. That's mostly garrison units. Plan units for these guys is to use be basically artillery support. We'll get them cut off over here. But they can still bring stuff up this way. Our supplies kind of meh. We're going to keep moving these guys up. Theoretically, we're going to take Petrograd, and they should surrender, theoretically. And they surrendered. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news is Russia is now officially out of the war. Bad news, we're at war currently with Petrograd, and China. That Austria, actually, is Austria at war with them as well? Yep. Okay. So we're definitely in a spot right now where we have to make a decision. Do we say, screw it, and finish off Greece and Montenegro? I mean, we're only at war with a couple nations now. I mean, it's not long until some of these countries that we're not even fighting with capitulate or just sue for peace. I'm thinking of bringing some of our units down here. But right now, the major concern with this war, it's not China, it's not Siam, it's not anybody, it's the United States. With the United States going to war with us and declaring war on us earlier, we now have to make the decision, do we invade? If so, how? I mean, our Navy does not have the logistics to go across the ocean like that. But on the bread side, their Navy cannot come across to us. Now, mind you, we could bring our Navy down here and our military forces down here and take Guadeloupe. They're not enticing us to sign a peace deal. We don't have Marines. Though we can research them. So we're going to prioritize researching of the Marines. The new tank. We're almost a year ahead of tank stuff. Let's actually unlock that and that. That's 6 things, right? So we will have the ability to build Marines. Now the question is, we have a lot of captured units probably from this. Yeah, we've almost doubled the size of our military. Supply trucks, siege guns, tanks, motorcycle infantry, regular infantry, a lot of armored cars. A lot of cavalry are now in our reserves. Okay, first things first. I'm going to order like this and say all land units head west. Head to that location. So I have to make my decision soon as to what we're going to do here. Our resources still pretty sketchy. Oh. Alright. So, Greece capitulated. I was going to send a lot of my units down there, but it looks like we're good to go. We got the island of Crete out of that deal. I don't mind it. Bulgaria got kind of all cattywampus. Oh, there was a peace deal in there. So Guadeloupe wants peace. We're going to give it to them. Because it's one less nation we have to worry about going to war with. Well, Marines are still 67 days. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I mean, we can make a move on Algeria. It's got oil reserves. We can invade from southern France. We have the naval superiority. Cuba wants peace. Good to go there. We now signed a ceasefire deal with the Cubans. My question is, how is their... Yeah, no rubber. So they're not actually producing any of their oil is the problem. So we're definitely stuck between a rock and a hard place. We're probably going to use a lot of infantry in this case. Okay, so that's a lot of armor and cavalry and stuff. We could possibly do a cavalry invasion. Like land troops here, for example. Seize it with cavalry and see if we can do a like a old-timey, well, not an old-timey, but maybe a naval invasion using cavalry units. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. Brazil declare war on us. Yeah, no big deal. Let's see. Sea transport. So most of our cavalry is going to go up this way. I'm sorry, but if this actually ends up working, I will actually find this significantly funny. In the meantime, I'm going to tell a large chunk of our navy to go over here. So these guys should now just sit here, because they are under my control and my control only. Except for these ones that are actually hurting for resources. Alright, so here comes our amphibious assault here. All our warships are on the are there. And in the next episode we'll do our invasion. Like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.